Good evening, and yes, I'm on Kidz Voice Box Saturday show. We're not on our usual Friday today. Just myself down here tonight, and then obviously Mal.
Welcome to the show. Welcome. Yeah, it's lovely to have our young commentator on a Saturday, but we couldn't make it. It was half term for the lads, and you couldn't make it. Had things on yesterday, didn't you? So we decided,
pop up when I can.
Yeah, to get your recorder. You picked your recorder up.
It's behind me, sat behind me on the floor.
And you're going to learn how to use that one as well. But unfortunately, we didn't have a card in there. They should have cards in, shouldn't they?
Yeah, well,
micro cards.
That shouldn't be an issue. All the supermarkets should have them.
Yeah.
Go to the nearest store, probably tomorrow, and then grab one.
And what's the reason why have you got this recorder, Dan?
It is for our Hearts of Gold of Recognition Awards celebration evening. So, as Mal mentioned a couple of weeks ago, that we have got maybe some celebrities coming in who might be up for some interviews, and well, with it being
even the Hearts of Gold team as well.
Yeah.
Because you've had a sneak preview of something, haven't you? So we won't say no more.
Yeah.
And you'll be interviewing them.
Yeah, so whether it be November now, the start of November, get some practice in and get them ready for the 23rd.
There you go, and you can you're welcome to come. Tickets are on sale, £10.
Just under 3 weeks now. Just
under 3 weeks, so we've got a lot of selling to do, but it's going to be an absolutely fantastic night. We've got John May, comedian John May on there, who's going to be doing a presentation for all the award winners. We're going to acknowledge them. Holly Ellison, yeah, and Lauren Clark. And don't forget our party DJ, Kev.
Hey!
We're going to go
get
for
the
it.
Tunes going.
So the tunes, and it's, do you know what, if you're a party of women, lads who are thinking, why can't we bring our Christmas do early, why can't we come in? Well, come and have a table with us. Seats 8, nice and comfortable, you can have 10 round the table, you can party through the night, and then you can shoot off to town and finish off there, whatever you want to do.
£10 a ticket.
£10, it's the price of a pizza.
Yeah, and it's all going towards a good cause.
Yes, Heart of Gold initiatives, and that's helping to do mental health within kids football and also disadvantaged children. And we want to make an awareness, and we want to try and raise as much funds as we can. Yeah. And I ordered 2 nice frames for the shirts, going to be getting them put in. That's for the Everton shirt, the Liverpool shirt, that's to be an auction on that night as well.
Yeah. Oh gosh, yeah.
Well, it's a Milner shirt and a full Everton shirt all signed.
Save up my refereeing money then.
There you go. You're refereeing, by the way. When are you refereeing?
I've got 2 games tomorrow.
Brilliant.
I've got a 10:40 kick-off and an 11:30 kick-off. So I'm making some good money.
Because the weather, we're not too sure what it's going to be like. It's been rainy over, but Friday was one of the worst days.
I play on AstroTurf, so games at 10
they'll be on.
Be carrying on.
Yeah, so you'll be in
form. The smiles on kids' faces.
That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, burn themselves out, because you're on half term. You go back next week, don't you?
Yeah, I go back in 2 days on Monday. I start. Not looking forward to it.
Not looking forward to it, see. So
but at least I know I'm already halfway till Christmas now.
What about a few recordings done in the school? Get the lads, get the lasses.
Go round.
There we go.
Might just test the decibel sound of the corridors.
Any singers? Get some singers on there as well.
Yeah, I've got a couple of friends who love to sing.
Well, do you know what? And that's what we've got to go on to that one, because we want to do something, don't we, further down the line, which one of the singers as well. And we're looking for a choir. Dan's agreed to come on board. What about your friends? Any friends?
Not spoke to any at the moment.
He'll do it. So
I'll see what I can pull some strings and see what I can do.
Yeah, definitely, because we want to make this song something special. Yeah, and again, that's going to our Heart of Gold, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that will be filmed as well.
We've been part of this programme now for 2-3 years.
Yes.
3 years now.
It is 3 years.
3 years, gosh.
And then Dan wants to take part in something that'll make you, hot. So there's an achievement. He's going to be a singer for us. I can't wait for that one.
Get my voice, get it working.
Yeah, get it working, why not? Now, over the, we've got the Premier League. We'll talk about Premier League tomorrow anyway, because we've got a little bit of a full show. But it was nice, the Carabao Cup, wasn't it?
Loved it. I went to the Everton game on the Wednesday.
Yeah.
Against Burnley, and I absolutely loved it. Took my dad's now just got back from Spain, but obviously on Wednesday he was in Spain. And he didn't go. He went without me, so he bought me and my brother tickets to make up for it.
There you go.
Met my brother in town. We went out for some food on a lovely restaurant in Bold Street, and then drove down to the game. and I nearly passed out in the stands.
Well, the thing is, when we said, yeah, you told me about that before, so yeah,
Shot from
scoring.
Shot from scoring from Everton.
Still told me, he said he's never done that before for 2 years.
Been a man since he scored.
No, it wasn't about that, but he's all right, our Dan now anyway. You played Liverpool in the derby, and before that, Everton were all over the place, weren't they?
Yeah.
You were coming into that derby worrying, oh, Liverpool are going to tongue us. You played okay. Do you think that derby game has lifted Everton?
Definitely. Looking at the start of the season, obviously we had a 1-0 defeat to Fulham, and then throughout the season, from what I noticed, we're quite spacious. We've dragged ourselves out, which created the other teams that move around and give easy passing options.
Yeah.
Work through our defence, and they just have a shot on sight and they get it in the net past Pickford.
And okay, they performed. They went to West Ham. I can't
Yeah.
believe West Ham. They go there. West Ham were woeful, by the way, as well. But you know, Everton have deserved it. They've gone away. They played the game. They scored the goal, which we all thought again. West Ham were going to do the business, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then
I missed the goal too.
and then the Carabao Cup, West Ham 3-1 against Arsenal. You're thinking, what's happening with football? Why do you play one, play the next one? They're all half asleep. I don't know. I think teams should come out. It just shows you about teams playing. And if they say, oh, they weren't playing as good, there's no excuse, because if you're doing a job...
The professional footballers, it's the job, it's the job to put the heart and soul out onto that pitch.
Yes, and there should be no difference to every game. You should be going and going and going. Why it happens...
Well, at least with Everton, we've got some consistency.
You have now, look. And the quarter-final draw.
Yeah, I'm happy. Fulham, hopefully it's not a 1-0 defeat this time. Hopefully it's the other way around.
Well, they're playing better now, aren't they? So,
yeah, I think,
and
obviously...
Fulham aren't playing as good, to be honest.
Do not know. Obviously, with our couple summer signings now, for the likes of Beto, watched him play on Wednesday, it was amazing.
Yeah. And Young scores a goal, gets sent off and scores a goal.
I know, comes back in the cup and scores 92nd of a minute.
Yeah.
Great goal, to be fair. Beto, obviously...
What was the atmosphere like?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see much of the celebration for the third goal. I sat down dizzy.
Well, there you go, couldn't believe that they'd won.
Stood up to celebrate and like...
I think that was every Everton fan there. They're all sitting down, well, what's happened?
Lots of people turned away at the 80th minute.
Did they?
Other people going home, avoiding traffic. They missed a goal.
Yeah, but they were all excited because it...
Of course.
Now, I don't know any reports, I haven't seen any games midweek. I was just chock-a-block, obviously, what I'm sorting out.
Well, obviously, carrying on from the Carabao Cup now, I'm hoping if Everton obviously beat Fulham,
yeah,
I'm hoping for Middlesbrough or Port Vale.
Well, you would do, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
I think everyone
every
would.
team in there would like
to
be.
But being Liverpool and what the way we're playing, I wouldn't. So long as we get a home draw, because
well, did you just get a home draw against West Ham? Was it?
No, it won't be a home draw. We're saying that it's going to Wembley, isn't it? So it won't be a home draw.
Of course.
Because the semis are playing, which I don't agree with.
I've searched up what's happening for the semis, and apparently it's 2 legs at Wembley. Which I do not get at all.
No, I can't see that.
I can't see that happening.
That'd be pointless, like 2 halves, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Half time. No, I can't see it. I really can't. It's just 1 leg. I think that's what it is. Well, 100% sure. It's 1 leg. Played at Wembley. Should be neutral grounds. And then Wembley should be the host of the big occasion. And I think that's what depresses a lot of teams. Why should you go and play Wembley twice? The final should be at Wembley.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what you're aiming for, to get somewhere.
Or you might have a neutral ground somewhere for the semis.
Yeah, well, that's what you should do. It used to be years ago, and then you go to Wembley. It just sort of ruins it.
Say Everton versus Liverpool in the semi-final.
Yeah.
I'm just using this as an example. Why didn't you go play at Old Trafford, neutral ground?
Exactly. Yeah. It's more atmosphere. Why they do it,
who knows?
Only the big boys can answer that one. But I think if you ask all the fans, they would just prefer a neutral ground and play the final at Wembley. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
But I like to do, to be fair. Well, I've never seen Everton at Wembley.
But what we've missed out on is, if Liverpool beat West Ham and Everton beat Fulham, there could be
Merseyside derby
at Wembley.
Gosh.
So one of us are getting to Wembley twice. So
well, you don't know. Fulham could beat us.
It's a possibility. But I'm just made up the way Liverpool are playing. I'm enjoying them, as we said. I think it was on last week's show that all the players are waiting for each other.
Yeah, I'm enjoying Everton. I'm enjoying watching the score.
It's good. Wouldn't it be nice for Merseyside to really put games together, you know, the two teams.
With the obviously sad news of passing of Bill Kenwright in the club, the two clubs that came together.
Yeah.
They've shown it was just one city. There's a rivalry in sport, but there's one city to.
Yeah, because he was a great man, to be honest. You know what I mean? He has put a lot of money into Everton, and he was Everton through and through.
I think it was 2015 or.
Well, he hurt him, didn't he? When he was banned from the ground, basically, wasn't it? You know.
Yeah. Well, obviously, Farhad Mashura came in, and then that's where we've seen the decline in the club.
Yeah.
But when he was running on his own, he was going great. He had a great time at the club.
And it's a pity he can't see what he's seeing now, isn't it? You know, with the club, the new ground. You know, it's one of those things, I suppose. But it's
you don't want to be scoring the 90th minute winner there.
No, you don't. No, you don't. But there you go. We're talking about that. There could be an old Merseyside Wembley semi-final.
Or it could be a final if we
Or final. So we've got a choice of two, yeah?
Yeah, and just to see everything at Wembley. I will be buying myself my ticket.
But you only have to be full to do it.
Yeah. Only 90 minutes on that pitch to play.
Well, there is, but is it 90 minutes now? Well, they're having the time on 100 minutes now.
Well, obviously with the women's match on Wednesday.
Oh, yes, yeah.
No, not Wednesday, Tuesday was Halloween.
But they're having a rough time now, aren't they?
15 minutes in the first half of added time because obviously a head collision.
Yeah.
I believe it was Leah Williamson or someone who got substituted off.
Yeah. And she's okay now though, isn't she?
Yeah, she is conscious and talking of what I believe to be hearing.
Which is great. Great news. But they're struggling, they've got to beat Holland. Scotland, haven't they?
To go through.
Tough games.
Very.
Because Scotland are lifting themselves a little bit now, I must admit.
Yeah.
Keeping the scores down, because when it first started, Scotland were woeful. I used to watch.
Yeah.
And it was terrible, it was all...
Left, right, centre.
But as you said, you go and watch I think you went midweek as well for the women's game, did you? Or did you have another game?
Yeah, I went to the Everton Man United with...
Oh yeah, 5-0 that, wasn't it?
I was not happy.
What was... No performance there again?
No performance again now, but obviously we kept up. I said, it'll be a tight game, probably United will win anyway.
Yeah.
Don't think it'll be that though.
Do you remember when Manchester United they were one of the last ones to put a team in of women? Because Liverpool, Everton, other teams, Arsenal, they all had them in, and then they come in late and there was a big announcement saying, Manchester United are putting a women's team in. And then suddenly everyone just up and left Everton, Liverpool, to go and join Man United, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's...
A couple of United players used to play for Everton.
Yeah,
I think there was a player in the WSL, I'm not sure if she's retired now, but she played for Everton, Liverpool, City and United, and she's obviously based at City now.
So you could look at that Manchester United team and say they haven't built the women's team. They all just went to them. They all just went to them, didn't they? All the good players, and it gives them a stronger force. And that must be an embarrassment, that sometimes.
Well, obviously, Jared, we've got a couple of scousers in. Obviously, in the Merseyside teams, you've got the likes of Trent, he's from Liverpool way. Yeah. Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott, they've all came through the academy, they've shown themselves.
Yeah.
Everton have got Lewis Dobbin, Jared Branthwaite, and obviously there's a couple more, and probably the squad who've been on the bench and came through the academy. Where that's the club you like to see. Like, they know how to build future stars instead of signing them in from other clubs and making the other clubs.
Well, Manchester's got it, haven't they? Built. Remember, they all come with the money. Manchester City just bought them in. They had that much money.
Yeah.
I tell you what, there's one team that I've got to really. It's the richest club now in the country, and it's Newcastle. And they have not gone out and just
wasted the money.
No.
They bought a couple decent players, obviously.
That's all they've done. They haven't bought what they're getting. They're playing. The fans are massive. They're behind them. They've really got good fans. 8,000, I think they were there at Old Trafford when they beat them in the Carabao Cup, wasn't it?
Yeah.
3-0, good result for them. But I did look at it, and I think I looked at the stats, and I think it was 7 on target or 6 on target for Newcastle, 5 on target for Man United. So that tells you that 3 have gone in.
Well, the game, I believe, Onana, he made some cracking saves to keep it obviously equal.
Yeah.
But as soon as Newcastle got their first goal, head dropped.
But what do you now that the managers, they're all talking on the media saying, the Man United are going down.
Yeah, now it's getting sacked, blah blah blah.
Yeah, but what I didn't like with Sky Sports was when they played on Thursday. I listened to it, and they were talking about he's in trouble and they're struggling, Manchester United, and then they played the fans singing about him getting sacked in the morning. I thought that was poor from Sky Sports.
Yeah.
I did. There's no reason that they should have done
say it
that.
again.
Yeah, they should not have pinpointed that out. That's my honest opinion.
Fans have said it once at the stadium on Wednesday night,
and
to bring it up the next day.
No one say this is what the fans thought about. They were Newcastle fans, not Man United fans. It was Newcastle fans, so they played that, and I think that was wrong because I don't like to see managers getting sacked in football. I really don't.
No, it's not.
You know,
especially
because
when they came in.
It's the players.
Lampard and Sean Dyche came in when we were so low.
Yeah.
And they've done us a miracle, and then you get sacked halfway through the next season.
Yeah, and Chelsea were the worst, weren't they?
Clubs like that, they can't keep sacking managers mid-season.
No.
They don't give them a good enough chance.
Well, it's the media again.
End of the season, you've got a new season to develop your team. You can't just drop a manager halfway through a season.
No,
My eyes, it's not good.
It's poor for football.
It is.
So there you go. You've heard it on our show. We disagree with any manager getting sacked, and we definitely disagree with what Sky Sports done.
Yeah.
By playing that back, I don't. You know, if I was a manager,
I wouldn't like it happening to me.
No, definitely not, because they were all raving about him at the start of the season. The fans loved him.
Oh, he's doing so good. Oh, he's
media,
the league.
all the punters, Gary Neville, everyone saying, "What a manager!"
He's
it's
getting
about
sacked,
time.
and
now they've all gone.
Sacked in the morning.
Yeah, they're all pushing away from him now, saying, "Oh, he's in trouble now."
Just a couple of bad games turned it around.
And that can happen for any team, any club.
Everton 5-6 years ago, Europa League. I would done matches at Europa League.
There you go. Yeah.
Now we're battling relegation for the past 2 seasons, haven't we?
Well, it could be the third. You don't know. Fingers crossed. You're on the
Fingers crossed, carry on how we are.
But I think if you look at this year's team, I think definitely Everton are staying up because there's some teams that I've watched.
My fan favourite, clearly, Amadou Onana.
Yeah.
Puts his heart and soul into the club.
Yeah, he's done well, hasn't he?
I seen a video on Thursday when you got substituted off, and at the end of the game he came down the tunnel. He shouted to the camera, "Vamos!" right down the camera.
See.
And a couple of other players do it too.
Yeah.
Found it funny though how Dwight McNeil got the assist to Tarkowski. 2 ex-Burnley players scored right in front of the Burnley fans.
That's weird, isn't it?
It's funny.
How did he take that, by the way? Because as I say, didn't see it. Did they celebrate or did they just sort of?
They huddled in around the penalty area.
Did they?
Huddled in and went, yeah.
Right, but no.
No. But then you had Amadou Onana who scored in
the thing is,
minute.
I don't like that. You know, you sign for the club.
Yeah.
You go and play there, and then when you come, and the club that you used to play for, they come to play here, you score a goal, and I'm not celebrating.
Yeah.
Why not? You've just signed, you've gone to another team, you've got to celebrate.
New chapter.
You've got new fans, there you go, new club.
Obviously some of it's to show respect to the former
Well, it
stuff,
is, but at the end of the day.
The celebrations obviously like Tarkowski did, I think I'm glad to see, because he's playing for the blue team now, he's playing in blue, and he's scoring for Everton.
And celebrate.
He's one of our leading top goal scorers this season.
If you score, celebrate.
Yeah.
That's the way, you know, you're with your
Had
team.
Almiron Wednesday, came in, scored, got up. Obviously, he was diving header or something.
Yeah.
Got up, ran, and he slid right into the corner.
There you go. There you go. That's what it's all about. Celebrate. Now, tell us a little bit about what you're looking forward to, your games at the weekend. You've got
I've got 2 games tomorrow, and hopefully get on with it. Obviously, Everton play tomorrow. Everton played today.
Yeah.
Not tomorrow, and obviously...
It's Liverpool.
Liverpool tomorrow, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think, obviously, last week when I was refereeing, we had a couple kids on, obviously, other pitches saying, "Oh, I'm going to go to the Liverpool game after this. That's why we've asked for this time kick-off."
Well, I went... do you know what? I've been that busy with sorting everything out, Dan. Wednesday, I was amazed because I didn't even know Everton were playing. I knew Liverpool were playing.
Yeah.
And I thought, Everton must be playing.
Obviously, you had two games on the day before that, as well on Tuesday on Halloween.
And we had the 8 kids, all the parents turned up.
The Middlesbrough game, not Luton, Port Vale and the Middlesbrough.
Yeah.
They played on the Tuesday, and obviously the remaining 6 games played on the Wednesday.
That's right, yeah. And we were chock-a-block, and we had a full training session, and I went, hang on.
Where's the time gone?
Yeah, where's the time gone? It just blew, and you just didn't know, and it was a nightmare getting home from training then.
Yeah.
Because the traffic was booming.
Yeah, me getting home on Wednesday night with my brother, we had to walk about 20 minutes just to the car.
Yeah.
And then get half an hour drive home.
He
had to drop me off and then drove back to his house.
Yeah. Oh, well look, this is great. You've got 2 games tomorrow. Look, that's flying now, look at that. Yeah. 10 seconds. So wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
And on Friday's show, you can tell us all about it, how they went,
Yeah.
what it was all about. And well done for coming in on your first Saturday show, Dan.
Thank you, yeah.
Hey, we could have him more often, couldn't we? You never ever know.
Couple buses.
Well, he can come in. Do you know what? Listen, he's got games tomorrow, so you've got to be on your best behaviour, because Dan can always come in if you're not on your best behaviour and tell us all about these teams who didn't.
If I can't, just drop Mal in a text.
There we go, mate, and we'll start naming and shaming. How's that? Dan, do you want to finish the show off?
Yeah, well, thank you. Hope you enjoyed, obviously, my first Saturday show for DXTL, representing, obviously, the Kidz Voice Box team, and I'll see you on Friday. Good night, God bless.
And we'll see you on Sunday. Good night, God bless.